Hello and welcome back to Focus. Plastic in the blood. Researchers find more microplastics in human testicles than that of dogs. Now, to me, it was inevitable that plastic would be found in other parts of our bodies, considering that we have already done studies and tests and found them within arteries connected to our hearts and in the placentas of women during pregnancy. So our exposure to microplastic right now is more than we could have ever expected. But let's see what's gonna happen. Like I said, Earth is amazing. Welcome back to another episode of Focus. Researchers find more microplastics in human testicles than that of dogs. An analysis of 47 dogs and 23 human testicle samples revealed the presence of 12 types of microplastics. Scientists from the University of New Mexico have discovered concentrations of microplastics in the testicular tissue of humans and dogs. Analysis of 47 dogs and 23 human testicle samples revealed 12 types of microplastics. Their objectives were to quantify and characterize the prevalence and composition of microplastics within both canine and human testes. The scientists stated they also wanted to investigate the potential associations with the sperm count and weights of the testes and the epididymis. This study is important because data is limited on, for example, the impact of microplastics on sperm quality. At the beginning, the scientists doubted whether microplastics could penetrate the reproductive system, said Zhao John Yu. Apologies if I butchered that name. He added that he was surprised when he received the results for dogs, but the results from humans surprised him even more. Microplastics can impact quality or the quality of sperm. During the process, they remove fat and proteins from the samples to make microplastics or plastic identification easier. Scientists found 12 types of microplastics using a chemical method to identify complex organic materials. The results showed that total microplastic levels in the dogs were 122.63 micrograms, while in humans they were 328.44 micrograms, which is just short of half a gram, just to give you some kind of clue. In both humans and dogs, PE was dominant. PE is polyethylene, is one of the most common types of plastic. They also discovered correlations between some types of plastic and reduced sperm count in dogs. For example, they found a higher presence of PVC in dogs. Polyvinyl chloride, or PVC, is one of the most extensively used plastics according to data. Its use globally exceeds 48 million tons every year. As explained, PVC can release chemicals that interfere with spermatogenesis, the process by which sperm cells or sperm cell production occurs. Why human and canine testicles? As the author explained, the dog's spermatogenesis is physically closer to that of humans, and the concentration is also more similar to that of humans as well. On the other hand, dogs and humans are exposed to the same environmental influences. Well, they do say dogs are man's best friend, so it makes sense. Animals are in close proximity, or pets are in close proximity to us for a wide variety of their and our lives. In any case, I digress. It should be noted that some earlier studies have shown the impact that heavy metals and pesticides, for example, have on the endocrine system. From where did they get the samples? The researchers obtained human tissue of a anonymous origin from the New Mexico office of the medical investigator. The samples were mostly collected during the autopsy. Dog tissues were obtained from animal shelters and veterinary clinics during dog sterilization. The average age of men in the autopsy samples was 35 years, well aged. This means that exposure to microplastics starts much earlier than we think. The author said that the influence on young people is worrying because today there is more microplastic or more plastic in the environment than ever. When it comes to long-term effects, more data and research is needed. But there is no need to panic, said Yu. We want to scientifically provide data and make people aware that there is a lot of microplastics out there. We can decide for ourselves how to better avoid exposure, or we can change our lifestyles and behavior for the better, he concluded. The findings for this study was published in the Toxicological Sciences Journal. But like I said, or like I always say, or as I like to say, Earth is an amazing place. I mean, there's a lot going on at any given stage, and what we are doing to it is the only thing that's just a little upsetting. You know? But soon, moving forward to the future, hey, like we said, just for the kids, isn't it? So we've got a duty to make it better. But anyway, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Focus. Have a great day. Okay, so thanks for sticking around for another thoughts and facts section. Now, it seems that the microplastic revelations just keep on coming. But like I said at the beginning, it's no surprise to me. As far as I'm concerned, it was inevitable that if plastic was turning up from placentas to heart arteries, it was obvious that it would be found in other parts of our bodies. Eventually, we're going to get a study that says how much it's affecting our brains. Hopefully, that one comes around a little sooner compared to everything else. People's concerns towards what's more important, like reproduction, and whether or not it's just going to kill us outright, is, okay. It is obvious, it is understandable, but how is this affecting our brains? Cognitive function? Whole different story. But either way, spermatogenesis, the process by which cell or sperm count is replenished. I won't say any further. The fact is, the type of plastic that was found, PVC, or polyvinyl chloride, is, as the article said, very common and used all over the world. More extensively in what I would say, or what people would call, developing countries. Or let's just say less refined. The point is, these plastic pipes are used because they are durable, flexible, and they are easy to reproduce, needless to say. But with all plastics, just them being shifted, heated, being expanded and contracted in any way, apologies, can cause microplastics to be released by these plastics or the plastic pipes. But what was surprising to me was the fact that in this study, which was very limited, I might say, 100 or 1,000 might have been be able to give us a better insight into the depth of the situation. Either way. But in the study, it said that in dogs, the count was 122 micrograms, and in humans, it was 328, well less than half. What's concerning to me about this is for the fact that, well, I could say, like I said, I'll go back to the fact that it was a very limited study. Dogs are prone to eat many things, all things. And in, I would say, other parts of the world, they aren't as pampered as they are in certain countries, meaning their diets aren't as well maintained or restricted as they are when they are kept as pets or kept as truly domestic pets, in the sense that all their needs are catered for by their owners in certain countries, from, let's say, America, Sweden, Britain. I wouldn't say China, but the point is, any country with a strong, how you call it, animal rights campaign or system in place, let's say the counts in those dogs would be understandable. But I would say if they had to be tested in other parts of the world, in other large parts of the world, I think that count would probably be higher. Vice versa, I think also the count in people would also be higher if it was tested in, let's say, a place where, I don't know, I'm going on assumption. It did say autopsies. So let's assume the people that they tested were deceased. Let's also assume that the people that they were testing live in a relatively secure area. And I say secure in the sense of both environmental, sanitary, and let's just say, even for argument's sake, security. All of these things factor into, let's say, how readily available certain things are to you, i.e. whether or not they are packaged, how much plastic is or you are exposed to. I would still stick to largely that in other parts of the world, not in what you would call first world countries, the use of plastic or plastic products or plastic devices, plastic pipes, is more prevalent than it would be here or in, like I said, first world countries. Let's take Britain, for example, running on what they would call Victorian pipes. I'm pretty sure it's copper pipes still. So between dying from heavy metal poisoning or plastic exposure, I mean, at least they know how much damage metal can cause to the human body. Right now, we're still in new territory. Like I said, plastic in the blood. But let's just see how it goes. Once again, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Focus. Sorry for taking up too much of your time, but like I said, our history is pretty vast and we're making it pretty fast. And you know what, in the grand scale of it all, was 6 minutes of your time. Once again, thank you very much for joining. Take care and have a great day. For links to the articles, check out the episode description. If you want to leave a comment, check out the trailer description for the email address. For topics like these and more, check out future episodes. Like I said, the world is an amazing place. There's a lot going on, and sometimes we just need to take a moment to focus.